Hi, Stan Watson here from DMT, the world leader in diamond sharpening tools, with another sharpening tip segment. And today we're going to focus on a specific style of knife blade, and that would be serrated knives. Serrated knives offer a little bit more of a challenge in sharpening because you have to sharpen each gullet individually, but they're also a very popular style of knife, and they're used for cutting cardboard, for rope, for even in the kitchen for bread loaves and things like that. But because of the way they're used, they tend to dull up rather quickly because you're using them like a saw. So give me a minute of your time. We'll take you in up close, and I'll show you just how to maintain your serrated knives. There are different types of serrated knives for different applications. We have a bread knife here for use in the kitchen for carving up bread. We have a tactical knife here that can be used as a diver's knife that has a different type of serration. A couple of different folding knives. Well, as well as there are different types of serrated knives, we have some different tools to be able to sharpen them. We have a tapered serrated knife sharpener offered in the blue coarse, the red fine, and the green extra fine, with a tapered rod that tapers from 1/4 inch to 1/16 of an inch in diameter. We also have a butcher steel, which I'll show you in a little bit, can be used to sharpen this particular bread knife here. We also have this unique combination tool. We call it our ceramic and diamond sharpener. It has a strip of coarse diamond, a strip of fine diamond, and a ceramic continuous surface area. And also, at the apex of the triangle are 3 different radii. There's a 1/16 inch radius, a 1/8 inch radius, and a 3/16 radius, which will fit in several of these serrations. So let's get even closer and show you just how all this works together. Let's start with the easier of the serrated knives, which is this wide scallop serrated bread knife that I mentioned to you about before. With these type of diameter of scallops and a diamond steel, you can sharpen them quite easily. All you do is lay the beveled edge at about a 20-degree angle on the steel, and then stroke back and forth and pull the knife over it. The tips of these serrations are somewhat rounded to begin with, so it doesn't matter that you're riding over those tips. You want to make sure that the base of the gullet is what's sharp. That's what's doing the sawing and the cutting of the bread. So that's fairly straightforward. Now let's move on to something a little bit more detailed. Now this is a good example of a combination straight edge and serrated knife blade. What I've done is I've chosen the serrated knife sharpener in the fine grit, 600 grit, or 25 micron, to do the sharpening. All you need to do is tilt the knife up so that the serrations are parallel to the ground, and hold the serrated knife sharpener so that it is parallel to the ground, and using short half-inch strokes, sharpen all the same diameter serrations at the same time. You want to turn the serrated knife sharpener slightly as you're stroking back and forth. And it's really only important to get the base of the gullet sharp. The teeth, if you will, are less important because it's the sawing motion as it passes by the center of the gullet that actually does the sharpening. So move on to the larger serrations. And you only need a few short back and forth strokes to do the sharpening. And you can finish off by just fitting the rest of the blade like that. As I mentioned earlier, our combination diamond and ceramic sharpener can be used much the same way to sharpen these serrations. Again, it's the same process. Hold the blade so that the gullets are parallel to the floor, and then hold the diamond sharpener or ceramic sharpener so that it's parallel. Sharpen all the same diameter serrations at the same time. Rotate the triangle around to a larger radius to do the larger gullets. Just a few strokes. And then finish off the rest of the blade. That's all there is to it. Well, thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time today to walk you through how to sharpen some serrated edges. And I hope it was helpful. And thanks very much for choosing DMT to keep your edge.